Hi, I'm Bill Kiefer, and I live in a small town in southern Oregon called Phoenix. Now, I was a policeman in Los Angeles, and I moved up here in 1991. And the whole area, even Medford, which is the largest city in southern Oregon, was provincial. It was just a small little town that was a mill town. Well, that was in 1991. Today in 2016, I live in the city of Phoenix, just 3 miles to the south. And because I-5 runs the corridor right up from Mexico to Canada, and it runs right past or through actually Phoenix and Medford. Well, Phoenix had been so small, just a little town, 4,000 people or so. And I moved here 10 years ago. Previous to that, I was in a larger town just south of us, Ashland, where they have the Brit Festival. Lots and lots of people come there to see the Shakespeare Festival. Phoenix now is getting a big interchange on the I-5, and it is $100 million interchange with new gizmos. And the city of Phoenix is just small. They've necked the city streets down to one lane, and it goes north and south. It goes from Medford down to Ashland. Create more of a problem with more and more people into the area. I know that. I've seen that in Los Angeles. The good thing about Phoenix, I was riding there to check in the post office, and they've just put in some watch your speed, and there are these the electronic boards that tell you how fast you're going, and I think that's really great. And I would just hope that the city police watch this. I'd put a police car there all the time because I can see somebody getting killed. Because I've noticed people come ripping through there, 40, 50 miles an hour. They don't pay any attention. So, City of Phoenix is a growing, for the best or for the worst, who knows. I'm Bill Kiefer, former United States Marshal and proud resident and retired in Phoenix, Oregon. Yeehaw!
The Phoenix, Oregon area was settled in about 1850 by brothers Hiram and Samuel Culver. Samuel Culver laid out the town in 1854, and early residents included Milton Lindley, who operated a sawmill that provided timbers in 1855 for a blockhouse, which is a small fort if you look it up, as well as a flouring mill owned by Sylvester M. Waite. For a time, the settlement was known locally as Gasburg, and it was named after a talkative employee in the kitchen serving the mill hands. Guess he must have had a real mouth on him in order to name the town after him. Waite, who was an agent for the Phoenix Insurance Company of Hartford, Connecticut, assigned the official name Phoenix to the community, and in 1857 to its post office. Samuel Culver, September 10, 1817 through February 15, 1891, this is all from Wikipedia, by the way, was one of the first pioneers of the U.S. state of Oregon. Culver served as a U.S. Marshal, and I, Bill Kiefer, was a U.S. Marshal in Los Angeles, so we had something in common with this guy. He was instrumental in the founding of the Republican Party in Oregon, supporting Lincoln, and occasionally wrote poetry that was published in several Oregon newspapers. In 1852, Sylvester M. Waite built a flouring mill and started a store in Jackson County, Oregon, naming the town Phoenix, which is now a thriving little place. He made money for a short time, but soon the Indian Wars broke out. Here we go. And the product of his mill had to be transported through the Indian country. Well, of course, it was the Indians' country, not ours. His teamsters were killed and the team stolen, and a large lot of flour either carried off or destroyed. On account of these losses, he was obliged to sell the mill. You know, I moved to Oregon in 1991, had a ranch in Ashland, and then moved to Phoenix in 2006. A quiet, nondescript town, on the lower economic scale compared to Ashland and Medford. But things are a-changin', and they're changing drastically for the good, thanks to people like Councilman Chris Luz. I'm Bill Kiefer. Keep watching.
Hi, my name is Chris Luz, and I'm a member of the Phoenix City Council. I do go house to house here in Phoenix, talking to a lot of our constituents about what their needs are, what suggestions they might have about the city. I happened to stop in and talk to Bill Kiefer, became friends, and he gave me some good suggestions about the city. I'm always interested in hearing from our constituents. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Phoenix is on the verge of a great renewal. We have a number of things going on, including the Fern Valley Interchange, which all of you know about. After that's done, we'll be able to bring in some smart growth development to that area, as well as in the area just above Home Depot, something called the South Valley Employment Zone. It'll be a cottage industry type of area with homes and businesses, a great boost for the region and especially for Phoenix. We're also looking forward to renewing our Main Street area, and a lot of people are concerned about the way Main Street looks, aren't really quite happy with the way it's looking, even though we have the flower baskets and the banners up there. We do need to work on refurbishing a lot of the businesses down there, and a lot of that is already in the works, and a lot more to come. I happened to walk by and talk to Bill. He happened to do a video about me. I appreciate that, and we do hope that you do support my colleagues on the City Council, and especially Mayor Bella, Councilor Bruce Sophie, and Karen Jones are all doing a terrific job for us, and we all look forward to your support on November 4th. Thank you very much.
Hi, I'm Bill Kiefer, and I'm here with Chris. He stopped by. He's the only gentleman ever that stopped by my home and said, "Hey, I'm a city councilman here. What can I do for you?" Gathering the ideas. We sat down and chatted. He impressed me so very much. He has two lovely daughters here, and please help him. I'm supporting him. I'm voting for him. We chatted. He's a great guy. He's for the people. He's for the city.